Now, on Vancouver, they did buy out Braden Holtby, which a Vancouver fan decided to tell me that I said the Braden Holtby contract was risky when they signed it. And I said, Jim, put the phone down. As I say, every free agency, Jim, put the phone down. And somebody tried to tell me that, how is the Holtby contract risky? They just bought him out. It's like, you answered your own question. People will debate you on anything, just so you know. But they did bring in Jarl Halak. Now, it's a $1.5 million deal. He played well in Boston last year and has for a while. And I guess it's bonus and incentive laden. So, if he plays a certain amount of games, wins, that sort of thing.
I'm sorry. I'm stuck on how is that risky.
I know, man. I know.
Well, how are the Leafs losers?
They only lost
all the time. But how? No, I want you to explain. Sorry, that is hilarious.
Right, I know. But so you've got Luke Shen, Tucker Poolman, Jarl Halak, and obviously Oliver Ekman-Larsson and Connor Garland coming in before that. You don't hate the Canucks roster at all.
No. But it was a lot of redoing of or undoing of the stuff Ken Holland did last year. Or sorry, not Ken Holland. Jim Benning did last year. It was last year you re-signed Virtanen, you signed Holtby, and you trade for Schmidt. And then this offseason, you buy out Virtanen, you buy out Holtby, and you trade away Schmidt. Like that's from McEnroe. It's literally the reverse of the deals.
Beagle and Roussel and Louis Eriksson also traded away, which were Jim Benning moves.
Right. And then you bring in OEL, who you've been trying to hunt down for like 5 years. And I don't have confidence that Vancouver is going to go out there and be a good team.
Very few GMs get the chance to clean up their own mess. And Benning's been there forever. He's been 7 years for a team that's done as little as the Canucks have done over those 7 years. It's wild. Like I would, as a Leafs fan, I'd rent a helicopter to the tallest mountain I could find to scream "Fire Kyle Dubas" if we were 7 years from now and still in this position. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or 4 years, 5 years, whatever, however much rope he's got. Yeah, I don't get it, but they got the parts. They got some really nice parts. The Canucks, that team's they give me anxiety. The Vancouver Canucks give me anxiety, man, because they shouldn't be bad. They shouldn't.
Right, but to me, it just looks like this rotating cast of guys who are just in and out constantly, and there's no consistency with this team, and none of it is ever put together and works.
Well, and then let's add this to this iron to the fire. The projected cap space for the Canucks is back down to $14 million. 2 players remain unsigned that are of note, maybe 3 if you want to include Olli Juolevi. Also, I guess Jason Dickinson is not signed. Elias Pettersson is not re-signed. Olli Juolevi not re-signed. Quinn Hughes not re-signed.
Why would you not take care of those deals, the Hughes deal and the Pettersson deal, and then if you want to throw in the Juolevi deal, and then work towards your offseason?
Because you're trying to back them. You're trying to say, listen, this is all I got. This is the best I can do. Right? But that's assuming there's a plan, right? So that's how most GMs do it. I'm being serious. That's assuming there's a plan. Because last year we thought, maybe there's some 3D chess shit going on with Tyler Toffoli. No, they just sort of didn't get him.
They didn't
offer him anything.
They just sort of
ran out of time.
At least with Dubas, we know that his plan is I got these guys and I'm going to try and figure it out with this little thing I got going on here and we'll work these contracts around there. With Jim Benning, it just seems like there's just a mess here and he's got a bunch of puzzle pieces and none of them ever fit together. And he keeps trying to make this puzzle with these puzzle pieces that don't fit. He's like, I'll get some new pieces. And I'm like, no, it's a different puzzle. Buy a new box.
It is the responsible thing to do when you've been working on something for a long time to call a pal and have them look over it and go, I need some fresh eyes on this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think the Canucks need.
Yeah.
You just need fresh eyes on this. I'm not talking completely change the plan and everything. Like, I saw the way the Canucks were shedding cap space, and I'm like, look at these guys go. They're doing some good things. They filled it with Tucker Poolman and Travis Hamonic. And I went, oh, okay. All right. I was doing less the right thing to do today. Like, I talked about like how disappointed I was with the Leafs offseason. Some teams got better, but I looked at most of the contracts and I went, that sucks. Even one of the two of the ones that the Leafs signed, I was like, Jesus, that's a lot. Mrazek and a guy, David Kampf, has played 235 NHL games, and today was the first time I'd heard his name. I cover hockey for a living. I'd never heard his name. I didn't know he existed. 235 games. I had no idea. I've never had a casual conversation about, oh man, this David Kampf. No one's ever brought him up. I've never been tweeted about David Kampf. I didn't know he existed until today. And he got $3 million. Like, it's free agency. It's when everyone loses their mind. This is one of the wildest weeks in like NHL history in my career.
Yep.
Certainly. To pack an expansion draft, the circumstances surrounding the draft. There's the way the first round ended. There's the fact that it was digital. There's the fact that half of the draft class barely played at all. And then there was today. Mm-hmm. And by the way, Jack Eichel hasn't been traded yet. Mm-hmm. And Elliot Friedman is like holding a gun to the show right now going, the Leafs might do something at some point. By the way, he wouldn't. He gave me a non-answer.
Of course he did.
Can you tell us?
It could be anything. Thanks, Fridge.
That's so Fridge.
I also have to ask, what's this $3.5 million really get them? Based on today's market, is that anything significant?
It's going to get them a star forward, 2 more starting goaltenders, an elite defenseman, and everything else, and a couple sombreros.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's according to the capologist.
Listen, I'm into it. Jesse, I like your capologist.
Like,
yeah, anyway, moving with the Canucks, I just man, there's just some stuff where you go, I'm still not understanding where this is going. And with this particular team, what exactly compels Hughes and Pettersson to say, well, shit, I better sign because I got to be a part of this?
Nothing. I look at today and I go, oh, I'm getting paid.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Now, is this, so people are going to be able to, months from now, they're going to be able to pull clips from this show. And they're going to be like, these guys didn't like anything. They said everybody made too much.
We didn't, though.
No, the Dougie Hamilton deal is very good.
We're going to get radioed for sure. I get it.
The Devils are going to be awesome next season.
Yeah, okay, here's I guess the question. Is this simply the cost of business?
In UFA, sure. You're going to overpay. We know that.
But UFA, you have the option to sit out these deals and not buy into UFA and get money.
But if you gotta nail the draft and also somehow buy at the deadline, but never give up picks or valuable prospects. I think today is when you overpay. You overpay because you didn't have to give up any assets.
I get that, Steve. But did any of these assets? I actually think Euro Halak was a good pickup. Solid.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
I think it's a good one. But you brought in Shen, you have Hamonic and Myers. Did you need Tucker Poolman at 2.5? And it's the little deals that knock the salary cap down and hold you up when you have to make a trade at the trade deadline to push yourself over the edge. Like, did you have to do that? Is that something you do? Is that a deal that you're like, man, I need to make this, I need to sign this player?
I think they're looking at it like OEL is sort of our all-purpose guy. Mm-hmm. Quinn Hughes is our offense guy, and Tucker Poolman is our grunt.
Okay.
Because big boy is big.